let us create a Maven project here. So if you haven't created any project here itself, it will ask you to create Maven project option and all. But if you already created some projects, if you want, we can go here and we can click new and Maven project. If it is not available here, you can go to other and you can search here Maven project. If here also sometimes may not be available. Why? Because your Eclipse version will not be updated version or enterprise version. So better before creating Maven project, first check here. Here there is something called open perspective, is there right? Here if you check, it has to be Java EE default. If there is no Java EE, then you must install the Eclipse Enterprise Edition. Okay, no need to uninstall this Eclipse. We can download additionally the Enterprise Edition. Okay, that can be done in two ways. Okay, first you can check by clicking on help about Eclipse IDE. You can check whether your Eclipse is enterprise Java web developers or not. If it is not here, instead of this, if it is mentioned like Eclipse IDE for only Java developers means, then you can't create a Maven project. Okay, let us create the Maven project here. So now for as of now, we are not going to move to next here. We'll understand this page a bit as of now. So create a simple project. Here we are going to create a simple project only. Why can't we create a project directly without checking this? You can ask that, but as of now, simple projects is enough. In future, we will create like web projects and all when we are building. At that time, we can go to directly next project. Okay. So as of now, we will go with a create a simple project, and this is work location. Okay, whatever your current work location, that is your project where you have to save. And when it comes to add projects to working set, you can add additional projects. Any modules are there, you can add that here. Okay, and there is some advanced profiles and all we will learn in advanced concepts. As of now, not required. Okay, in create a new sample simple project, click on next. Here you no need to add all these fields. Okay, just the main thing is group ID, that is your package name, artifact ID. Artifact ID is nothing but your project name. These two are mandatory. Based on these two, Maven project will create and build your project easily. Okay, I am giving the package name as com.org and artifact ID. Artifact ID, let us create my first Maven project. Maven is enough, project is not required, it's optional. And snapshot version, it will become by default. So are you making jar files packaging? Are you making POM file or making war file? I'll be using the jar file because deployment will be easier with jar or war. Okay, name, description, these are all options itself. We don't require, we can skip it. Let's finish it. That's it. We have created the Maven project, and if you see here, it is taking some time. Okay, and internet is mandatory here while you are creating the Maven project. Why? Because at starting itself, it will go and it will add some default files and all. Okay, so this folder structure we have seen, but once again, I'll repeat here. And why internet is also mandatory means, so from central repository, it will take the data and it will add it to the local repository. That is our M2 folder, right? So we have understood theoretical part in the previous video, right? First thing, src main Java. Here you know that here Java source code we will be writing src main resources. This is the place where we are going to add the config files. When it comes to src test Java, unit test cases, these and all we are going to write. And src test resources is nothing but whatever the config files related to unit test cases that you have written inside this src test Java, that config files will be written here. Okay, and these are here again, here they have given src main, the same thing itself here expandable. If you create here, automatically it will be reflected here. So this is done because of my navigation bar. Okay, we can change it later, as of now not required. And target folder, we have discussed about this target folder, as of now empty because I didn't added any third party libraries. Okay. Let us see, add some external libraries. I want to connect my database, like from Java to database I want to communicate. So what I will do, I need a jar file here. So here I'll be creating one tag called dependency stack. Why we are creating this dependency stack? And you may ask why you're not explaining these and all. By seeing itself, you can understand. Group ID we have given as com.org. So the package name. So package, it will like when it is creating jar, it will use this package name and all. Okay, artifact ID is your project name, and snapshot version we are using for packaging purpose. Like the entire project we need to make it as a jar and we can share it. So or we can deploy it. For that purpose, we will be using the snapshot version and all. Okay, and let us add the dependencies here. This dependencies tag which will helps to manage the dependency, like whatever jar files you require central repository to local repository, if we need to add, that will be helpful with this dependencies tag. Okay, let us go to a central repository called Maven repository. So you can fetch, this is a central repository, whatever jar files, whatever libraries you require, all the libraries we can fetch from this repository itself. The jar files and all you can get from here. Okay, now I need to connect with MySQL. So what I require, MySQL connector is required. So here we need to choose a highest version, highest usages. You can use the latest version also, but priority gives to usages. Right, more usages is 574. I'm going to use 8.0.28. Okay, so previously we will be downloading the jar file here and we will be adding manually. Now if you observe here, we'll just select this dependency and we are going to add it in between these dependencies. Okay, if you just simply add, what it will happen, nothing will happen, just pasting will be happen. You have to save this file. This POM file is not saved. If you see the asterisk symbol, if you save, it will start downloading. If you see, building is happening. Okay, what if you see, if you observe here, from central repository it downloaded the MySQL connector here. Okay, so how it downloaded, based on this group ID, that is this package and artifact ID and the version, Maven will automatically understand. It will go to the central repository and it will add the data to the M2 folder. I can show you the M2 folder also. So if you go to your users folder, you can check here, there is something called M2 folder. So at starting, we don't have these Maven dependencies and all, correct? So once I saved, what it happened, the process. So we have seen the process right here. Same, it will go to M2 folder, it will check, not there. So central repository take, add to the project. That is the same thing happened here. If you observe in the M2 folder, there is a folder called repository. In this repository, all the data will be stored. So, and you can check MySQL connector Java here. Whatever we have added, this has been added. 8.0.28 is here. See, inside the Maven group ID, we have MySQL connector Java. Correct? Inside that version is 8.0.28. Here the jar file, MySQL connector Java is available. What will happen if I delete the M2 folder? Your project will not work. I'm deleting my M2 folder here. I think in M2 folder there is lots of files. Close the folder or file again, right here. Okay, it is open in Eclipse, so that's why it is not able to delete. Okay, we have deleted the M2 folder now. So whatever the jar files you have downloaded previously, everything is getting deleted here. So to delete M2 folder, first you need to close the Eclipse or else it will not delete. Note this point. Okay, I have deleted and let us open Eclipse once again. Yeah. Now if you see our my first Maven project having some into mark. Why it is having? Because there is a error in this Maven project. You have added MySQL connector Java, but the MySQL connector.java is not there here, and the target folder is empty. There is no Maven dependencies tag, one folder and all. Why it is not there? Because we deleted the M2 folder. Now what I will do? Just right click. I'll update this project. You can do run as Maven install also. Maven install, what it will do? It will install the MySQL connector. Like it will just check the M2 folder. If the jar is not there, it will go to your central repository, fetch and add it to M2 folder, and it is going to be reflected here. So Maven, update Maven project, force update. Okay, if your internet is connected while opening project also, you may get this Maven dependencies because by default it will download while opening. Okay, now if you see, I think it has been downloaded. We'll go and we'll check. Just refresh this page. If you see, M2 folder has been added. Now this time in the repository, we will be having the MySQL connector. Only one version is there. Previously I have multiple versions here, but here now we are having only one version because we deleted all the versions. Now once I updated, the 8.0.28 version only is available here. And this is the way we are going to create the Maven project here. And if you observe, whatever the thing, everything we have discussed with creating one simple project itself. Now I need to update my project. This we didn't check, right? You just need to update the number. Okay, see, let me show you that. We have multiple versions, right? So here, now which version? 8.0.28 we are using. I want to use 29. So you no need to go to Maven repository again. You just give the number 29 and save this file. In Eclipse, if you save, it is enough. But when you are using IntelliJ, you have to use the command called Maven clean install. Okay, or there is something Maven reload symbol will be there. You can reload the Maven project, it will install. See, mine is downloaded. If you see here, 8.29 came. Simple. You no need to delete anything. You just change the number. It will be updated automatically. And if you don't want this 8.0.28, you can delete it. No issues.